Hi, my name's Mark Thorpe, and I travel the world taking pictures of the wildlife and nature. The wildlife and nature of Hokkaido is unique, and I've long had a desire to visit the prefecture, just find out for myself. However, I heard that last year, typhoons had hit the region, so I wanted to travel to Hokkaido to find out for myself just how the recovery was going. I visited Emily Schuster, a coordinator for international relations with the Hokkaido government. She worked as a volunteer in the town of Minami Furano after last year's typhoons. So Emily, I mean, this really is a beautiful place, but this red building here, is this American in design? It looks vaguely familiar.
So this is the former Hokkaido government office building, and it is actually have a little bit of American design. It's built in 1888, and we call it the Red Bricks Building.
Okay.
It's recognized as an important cultural property of Japan, and there's a lot of artwork and documents inside.
So Emily, can you tell me what life was like after the disaster?
So after the disaster, I put out an appeal on Facebook asking for volunteers, and we actually went and volunteered in Minami Furano. Here's some pictures. It was a lot more shocking than what we had seen on TV, seeing in real life the mud that had washed into buildings, trees that had been washed away, roads and bridges even got washed away, and it was really shocking.
Wow. So it must have had quite a big impact on the lives of the local people?
Yeah, everything was a mess, but I think it was one of those experiences that I'll always remember. Would you like to go see it now?
I'd love to. Emily and I went to visit Rebecca Kirk, an English instructor in Minami Furano town.
I've asked some townspeople to come and meet with us today about all the volunteer work that was done here. So let's go.
So this is the field where I volunteered, and the Surachi River had overflowed and wiped out this entire bean field, and all the plants were toppled over, and there was a lot of trash and mud. So the volunteers came in to help clean up the trash.
And I mean, this is quite a large area, so how long did it actually take you guys to clean up?
I think it took many days and many volunteers to get it clean.
Wow.
In one of the buildings where I volunteered, we found carrots and potatoes and onions, all kinds of vegetables just rolling around in the mud.
Wow.
And at the time we joked because, you know, we could make a really nice soup out of this, and it was funny, but it's also really a shame because it's a waste of such great produce.
Then, Mr. Oi and Mr. Toba, farmers here in Minami Furano, told us about the state of recovery in the town.
台風10号の時に空知川の水が飲み込めれなくなって、ずっと水が上がってきて、ここが川になって流れていって、その時の水位がここまでありました。で、昨年被災の後にエミリーさんだとか皆さんに来ていただいてボランティアで畑のゴミを拾っていただいたりして本当に今きれいな状態になったんで助かってます。ありがとうございます。
台風で被害になった農地をですね早く元通りに戻してですね、たくさんの方に自分の作った農作物を、食べていただけるようにですね、頑張っていきたいと思います。
Both Mr. Ui and Mr. Toba said that they were very busy every day with recovery efforts and farming, as they worked towards the harvest of their specialty potatoes, tomatoes, and other produce. Next, Rebecca said she wanted me to also experience the natural abundance unique to Minami Furano, so she showed me Lake Kanayama. Here you can not only enjoy the lakeside scenery as it changes its look throughout the seasons, but the lake and surrounding area is highly recommended as a tourist spot to enjoy camping, fishing, canoeing, and other natural recreational activities.
Let's go canoeing.
Yeah, great.
I really like all of the beautiful nature and the mountains that we have here.
Yeah, it certainly is beautiful.
Yeah, I really hope people can come and visit it and see it for themselves.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Wow.
Awesome. Forest,
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, for me, when I see mountains, I see mist. Tonight, I will stay at Log Hotel Larch at Lake Kaneyama, located near the lakeshore. As its name implies, it is a hotel made from logs of larch tree that grow in Hokkaido. At the hotel restaurant, you can enjoy dishes made with fresh local ingredients, as well as wild Izo deer meat, which is only available in Hokkaido. Oh. That is so good. It's a game meat, but it doesn't smell. And it's just very, very nice. It's beautiful.
That's great. I'm glad.
I also visited Karakachi Pass, one of the 8 greatest views in Japan. Wow. A journalist from Reuters once said that Karakachi Pass is one of the 3 most beautiful observatory viewpoints in the world, and I tend to agree. It's very beautiful, incredibly impressive. Really, really beautiful. Next, I visited Bree Story. Whilst working as an English instructor, she also helps out as an interpreter at the Mount Apoy UNESCO Global Geopark. She translates materials that introduce Japan to the world. So Bree, I hear you're going to show me Samami Town today.
Yeah. The area has a really unique and dynamic landscape, down to the unusual shaped rocks jutting out of the ocean. And there's a lot of legends about these rocks from the indigenous Ainu people.
Okay.
I'm really interested in that. I really can't wait to show you around town. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. So if you look over here, you can see Mount Apoy, which is a mountain made almost entirely of peridotite that was pushed up from the mantle about 13 million years ago. And just like that magma cooling, all of these unusually shaped rocks were also formed by magma cooling from the Earth's crust. And the indigenous Ainu people have legends about how and why all of these rocks are here. For example, one legend goes that a local chief was defeated in battle, so he and his wife and child ran out into the ocean to protect themselves, and they became these giant rocks here. And the legends still continue with the Ainu today.
I decided to climb Mount Apoy because I wanted to get closer to the nature of Samami Town and Hokkaido. The route I will take can be enjoyed by everybody from young children to the elderly, and you can enjoy alpine plants, a peridotite mountain range of hardened magma, as well as panoramic views of the Pacific Ocean as you walk along. Konnichiwa. Hi. It is a curious feeling treading on these peridotite rocks, which should only exist deep inside the Earth, as I walk towards the sky ahead. This region is famous for these rocks. Hi, konnichiwa. There are over 20 kinds of alpine plants unique to Mount Apoy. They are rare even by world standards, so much so that Japan has designated the Mount Apoy alpine plant community as a special natural monument. The Ainu are said to have prayed to this mountain for plentiful catches and harvests. Whilst Mount Apoy has an elevation of 810 meters, the view from this rugged spot near the summit made me reflect on many things. I hope that you too will climb Mount Apoy. After climbing the mountain, I met up with Bree to enjoy some Hokkaido seafood. I was told that we would be able to eat washoku, made from seafood that is unique to the prefecture, including local flounder, sea urchins and whelks, which are some of the highest quality in Japan. Cool. Okay, so what is this one? Can you just tell me what this
That
one
is Subu, sea
Subu,
whelk,
okay.
and it is a local specialty around here. It's caught fresh.
Okay. That is so good.
Ah, that's really good to hear. Very delicious.
I always get that one mixed up. I almost felt as if I was partaking of the beautiful ocean that spread before us outside the window. I also think I came to understand the real meaning behind why the Japanese express their gratitude to nature and the food by saying "itadakimasu" before they eat. To conclude my coverage of Hokkaido, I visited the Kushiro wetlands, the largest of their kind in Japan. The area is known as the habitat of a water bird designated as a special natural monument of Japan, the red-crowned or Japanese crane. The heart of the marsh is a registered wetland under the Ramsar Convention and has attracted attention worldwide as an area for the promotion of conservation. I was introduced to several other places, including the Kyoto Gakusha Shintoku Farm, which makes raclette cheese, butter, and other dairy products using Hokkaido's fresh milk. The Shiratoko World Natural Heritage Site. Here one can experience the natural beauty of the Shiratoko mountain range, which has drift ice, many wild animals, and was formed by volcanic activity. Nature can be harsh at times, but that's down to its abundance. During my journey, one thing struck me. It was the determination of the people in overcoming last year's typhoons. Confronting nature in its most violent form, while still respecting, cherishing, and living in concert with that very same nature. I believe their strong will is what protects Hokkaido's untouched and magnificent nature. Please do come and visit Hokkaido, the land that yearns for those hand in hand with nature, and support its recovery. Hokkaido, expanding horizons.